what do you think prompted this merger, quote-unquote merger?
What did prompt the merger? As far as the 7, I call it Operation 7. As far as the 7 AAP Rajya Sabha members are concerned who have quit their party and merged with the BJP, Raghav Chadha said it was the toxic environment in the party.
इस पार्टी में आज एक टॉक्सिक वर्क एनवायरनमेंट है.
And that he was being gagged, not being allowed to speak in parliament. And the others have been a little gentler in their criticism. Some of them have even thanked, the AAP leadership for the opportunity they got, but, have given their reasons for moving away. Now, one is obviously that they did not see a future in their own party. And since the top leadership of the party had been in jail for a long spell over the Liquorgate, the scam, and Kejriwal is still facing those charges and has said he will not appear before the court unless the judge recuses herself, and the judge has refused to do that. So that is another thing that's taking place. The party has been on the downswing, apart from Punjab, where there's a government and a very convincing majority there. Kejriwal himself not being around for long periods, and then having lost Delhi to the BJP. So generally, its prospects did not look as bright as they were at one time. Number 2, these MPs and others in the party also hold Kejriwal responsible for what they call, my way, highway decision-making style. And that he's not accessible, he's not consultative, and so on. But had it not been for the BJP, putting in place this operation for whatever reasons, and it's doing it in a very thought-through manner. And I think this is not a standalone operation. It has a master plan in mind for Punjab, and this is the first step. This would not have happened. Obviously, he's been in touch with these leaders. It may have got a Raghav Chadha, because we know in the statements that he was making recently, that he was unhappy, disaffected, and they'd taken away from him deputy chairmanship of the House, the Rajya Sabha for the party. And we knew that he may at some point leave. And so it's not a surprise that Raghav Chadha should leave. What was a surprise that 6 others should leave with him. And it is 2/3 majority. 7 out of 10 of our Rajya Sabha MPs leave. And remember, this is a party with 10 MPs in the upper house, 4th largest party in the upper house. That's no small thing. And CP has only 1. Uddhav Thackere's Shiv Sena has only 1. These are all parties, one-time big parties. So to reduce it to only 3, get 7 members, I think the BJP has had a big part in this operation happening. And of course, it will play on the unhappiness, dissatisfaction of the MPs and show them greener pastures.
We'll come back to the profiles of these 7 MPs in a bit. But before we go there, Mr. Chowdhury, I wanted to ask you about the constitutionality of this entire move. The Aam Aadmi Party has said this is not really a merger. It's illegal. It's anti-constitutional. They've said this is a betrayal, and you can't really escape disqualification for defection by getting into this 2/3 business. And then, and they're saying that there is a conflation of the party as such, the political party and the legislature party. They are 2 different entities. The legislature party is just a representation of the political party in a particular house. So you can't act as if that is the political party, whereas a merger can only happen between 2 political parties. So what is your understanding of the constitutionality of this? And was the Rajya Sabha chairman justified in so quickly accepting this as a quote-unquote merger?
Look, the legality of it, I can only repeat to you what the legal experts are saying. And those who are challenging it, and the Aam Aadmi Party is definitely going to challenge it in court. They say exactly the point you're making, that first the party has to merge, and Mr. Abhishek Singhvi, he's pointed this out very clearly. First the party has to merge, and then the 2/3 MPs, legislators, have to agree to this. So there are two steps. So he's saying the first step was not taken, the second step was taken, therefore it's violative of the anti-defection law. And he's also said that the chairman of the Rajya Sabha, Mr. C.P. Radhakrishnan, acted in haste, and he should not have acted in or should not have accepted the merger of these 7 MPs. Now, the other side, there are experts who are saying no. It is if 2/3 of the MPs or MLAs agree to quit and merge their entity, then it is absolutely all right. It's constitutionally valid. Now, this will be tested in court. But the question is, when it goes to court, the law does not give a timeline. It does not say that it has to be decided in 6 months or a year or 2 years. And I know cases where it's gone on. A law, I remember in Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra also. It's gone on and on and on. And I wonder in this case also, you may well discover that the term of the MPs is coming to a close by the time the courts decide. I mean, I'm speculating and saying it hypothetically, but it's perfectly possible. We know the courts have taken taken time over anti-defection cases. So what it tells you, if you look at the legal and constitutional aspect of it, is that the anti-defection law, the 10th schedule, now needs to be revisited. First passed in 1985, if you remember, when Rajiv Gandhi was Prime Minister, and then amended when Vajpayee was Prime Minister in 2003, when they allowed for this 2/3 provision to bypass disqualification. You know, it's a very complex thing, because at the heart of it is horse trading, opportunism, the buying and selling, as also the right of an MP or an MLA to have the freedom to speak out against what the party may decide as their line.